in the Bronx. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boo. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Taking the ball for the Yankees, Clarke Schmidt, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Suarez getting the start at third, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And there's a base hit to left. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll do it. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in the Bronx. On the hill for the Reds, Brady Singer. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone looking for something elevated because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. League leader adds to his Cater total again. At this point, he's basically running his own top stand. His 51st home run of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Now here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Nope. Ball one.
Gets him to chase after that one. That's out to center field. Friedel under it. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jr.
On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. That ends the frame. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in New York, in now for the Reds, MLB Marte.
MLB Marte.
And
nope,
that's
foul.
Just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2 stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
He goes down looking.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. This to center field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Down to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1 and the Reds nothing. back in the Bronx. Cody Bellinger stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, Siggy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
Center field. Friedel under it. And there's one away.
Batting six, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Yeah, Singy, he's turning BP into a lifestyle.
I mean, pitchers are calling their parents after games just to decompress.
Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Out of here. His 19th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
In the air, right side. Marte settles under this one. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Slinging it to first in time.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Reese Hines.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fought off foul.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
Got it. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Stevenson at the plate now, and that's strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. That one on its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. So he goes yard to left. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
So 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Reds claw back with this homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.C. Escarra. Base hit, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Judge swings through it for strike 1. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 52nd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Strike 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Makes the sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And he hits a ground ball right side. McLean on to first, and Bellinger is out. And that is the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
I'm self-made and I'm self-paid. Y'all don't really want it with me. Hustle game strong, shoe game mean. The money is dirty, but the suits is clean.
On to the fourth. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swings through that one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Here's a 1-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one is back. And gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 18th home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the sweeper.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next to Cincinnati, the right.
So a man at first. Noel V. Marte will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Spencer Steer.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Man at first, one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Jazz. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Reds get a blast from Suarez. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
One out man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. And that'll fall for a base hit. Not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brady Singer departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. A new arm into the game, the righty, Connor Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One run is in. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Another wow performance for the home run leader today. Honestly, I don't know why they're still pitching to him. Those fans in the bleachers better have their heads on a swivel.
And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Tap foul at the plate. Liner, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Hey.
Two on, 2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Out to short, De La Cruz. They take the force out, inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Reds 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Struck him out without a swing, and that's 4 strikeouts.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Matt McLean.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. That's the second out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two down, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Rhys Hines.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger gets under it, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Reds 2. Back in the Bronx, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Connor Phillips done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Caleb Ferguson into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air, left field, Hines under it, and that is that. The Yanks lead 1. They lead at 8-2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Now, Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. On the ground right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next in Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Yo one. Ground ball left side. Fires to first in time.
Up next in Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio.
2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2. High fly ball right field. Judge moving under it. And that is that. So one left for Cincinnati, and it's still 8-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Nice grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base 9. And now a 2-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball.
1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Number 13, second baseman.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just off the inside edge. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score easily, and it's 9-2. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Caleb Ferguson is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Rhett Lauder on a pitch here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Line drive, base hit. Stanton scores. And it's an 8-run lead. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 10 and the Reds 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Noel B. Martinez.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one in the air. Rice under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
Doval, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
2 down, base is empty. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. And first offering is fouled off. Bounced out to short. Volpe fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
That one fouled off. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Popped up. Suarez under this one. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. New pitcher now, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
The Reds with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Tyler Stevenson. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Grounds one to short. Volpe throws to first in time. Inning over. It's the Yankees 10 and the Reds 2. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's Trent Grisham. Top 5 in batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple. Repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Foul ball there. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 40 on the year. And they boost their lead.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Seriously, what can't this guy do? Leads the league in homers and has already gone yard multiple times today, Boog. It's like watching a shark circle the boat. He knows he's going to eat.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball one.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Chisholm in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Towards first, and that chance handled to Elliott, second for one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one's gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Rhett Lauder won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a lefty out of the pen, Brock Burke.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
In the air, right field, Marte on the move, and that is that. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Reds. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
In the air to left center. Grisham on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
That's a ball.
Fought off foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one. Swings through it for the K. The Reds now down to their final out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Low. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one pushed to the left and foul. This could end it. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And the final 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.